If you're going through a breakup, my heart goes out to you. It's not easy. I've been there before, on a few occasions, and so has almost everyone else. You may not see it now, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. How long that tunnel lasts is entirely up to you. What you're about to hear is a true story based on real events from someone who recently got broken up with. For the sake of privacy, we'll call this person Melvin. Melvin and his girlfriend had a great relationship. Sure, they had a few fights, but which couple doesn't? They'd been together for almost 3 years until she told him that she felt like they were growing apart. Melvin's heart was broken. No, shattered. Just a few weeks before the breakup, they were talking about who would be the best man at their wedding. I mean, how do you go from that to nothing? He felt sad, he felt angry, he felt lonely, he felt betrayed. But he was still in love with her, and he didn't know what to do, so he did nothing. He stayed home in his room, away from the world. He lost his appetite, stopped going to the gym, even stopped going to work. And after months, not days, not weeks, but months of self-loathing, stalking his ex, and being extremely unhealthy, he realized something needed to be done to stop the pain. This moment of realization is a great thing. And if you're in this spot, then consider yourself lucky because unfortunately for Melvin, this story wasn't available for him to hear. There are many routes you can go down in this moment of realization that something needs to be done. Some people decide to go out looking for a one-night stand or a rebound. Others might resort to drugs and alcohol. Some have gone as far as ending their own life. But there's another option. A better option, an option that'll make you come out of this deep, dark tunnel a lot faster, stronger, and most likely better off than where you were before the breakup. Melvin didn't know what to do, so he listened to his friend's advice. Let's go out this weekend. Who knows? Maybe you'll find your future wife, they said. Spoiler alert, terrible idea. Melvin was in no way, shape, or form ready to meet any girls, forget his future wife. What kind of girl would be attracted to Melvin? The guy who just spent the last 2 months in his room hating his life. He had no self-confidence, and as much as he wanted to, he wasn't mentally prepared to find love at that moment. In any case, Melvin went out with his friends. Deep down, he didn't even want to be there. He still missed his girlfriend. He tried flirting with a few girls, but he'd been out of the game for so long, he barely knew what to say. Plus, there wasn't much he could really talk about considering he had no exciting stories to share from the past couple months. By the end of the night, Melvin felt even worse. The guy who was already low on confidence just got rejected by every girl he met. So finally, Melvin changed his approach. And this is the secret to getting over a breakup. Do an activity that you enjoy. Maybe it's art, maybe it's hiking, maybe it's swimming, but take it to the next level, to the point where you're like, damn, that would be crazy. Because 1, it'll distract you from the breakup. 2, you'll have a damn good story by the end of it. 3, it'll rebuild your confidence. And 4, you have nothing to lose anyways. Melvin decided to sign up for an ultra marathon, and not just an ultra marathon, but one that was in the mountains. Prior to that, he'd never run more than 6 miles before. A few months later, there he was, standing on the start line, looking like a complete misfit, wearing a cotton t-shirt, no technical running apparel, and absolutely no idea about ultramarathon mountain running. But he ran, one foot in front of the other, until he crossed that finish line. And when he finished the race, the positive energy and the feeling of accomplishment radiated from Melvin, without him having to even speak a word. It was magnetic. And for Melvin, the first thing on his mind wasn't his breakup anymore. It was the fact that he just ran an ultra marathon. Within a couple months, Melvin didn't end up finding love. Love actually found Melvin. And not just one. Now, Melvin was dealing with a whole different problem entirely. He had to decide which girl he wanted to be with more. Not a bad problem to have. If you enjoyed listening to this story, or found it helpful, please let us know in the comments section below. A new story will be released next week, so make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications as well. If you'd like to submit a story, you can send us an email and we'd be happy to discuss your ideas with you. Thanks for watching and see you next time.